Welcome back, guys, to another video. Could bring you my thoughts on all three of the advent calendars for this year: the Lego Friends one, the Lego Star Wars, and the Lego City one. So yeah, guys, I was able to pick up all three of them this year. Usually I just pick up the Star Wars one, and before that I just kind of picked up whichever one I did back when I was a kid. But so I'm gonna start doing this from here on out, getting all three each year, and hopefully eventually they come out with other ones, maybe like a superheroes one, stuff like that, and then Jago maybe is a possibility. But for the three right now, this is just basically going to be a video kind of just giving my thoughts, the overview, kind of just showing you guys what's in each in case you guys didn't get it and haven't seen a review yet, and kind of just wanted to wait till the end just to kind of see. So it's not going to be too long of a video, but obviously my favorite out of these three have got to be the Star Wars one, then it'll probably go City and Friends, and that's not just because of, this is like a girls theme, categorized as a girls theme, and these two aren't. It's just pretty much, you get your best value for the Star Wars one is $40, and you get, all these great minifigures right here that will get you your $40 back without a doubt. Just that white Chewbacca back there is probably going for about $10-15 right now. I've not checked personally, so don't quote me on that. But these minifigures probably go for about $50 to $60 altogether now. All these are great builds of the the ships they're supposed to represent. We got some cool pieces in here. A few of these I really do actually like. Like the Slave 1 looks very cool. The Tantive 4. The droid gunships a very cool design. And it's overall for $40. These two are $30, but for $40, and you're just a normal Lego fan. That I've seen Star Wars, kind of a Star Wars fan, kind of wondering if you want to spend that extra $10 to get the Star Wars related one. I'd go for this one, but if you're just a normal Lego fan, I'd go for the City one. Then obviously maybe if you're buying them for like your daughter, or you're a girl and you kind of don't like Star Wars, I still would recommend the City one or this one or any of these three actually. It's just really just your preference. It's not really, because like I said, if I still bought this, not just for this video, it's still $30 out of my pocket, and I'm not going to be making that back for this video whatsoever. So it's not like I'm getting it just review it, and it's not like it's going to cost free. It's still going to cost $30. I still got it, just get to kind of have, It's still, there's some cool things in here, like the Christmas tree, don't get me wrong, the snowman. There's some cool pieces on there. You got two Friends dolls. But see, days like this, this was an entire day right here. It's just like what is the point in this Lego, honestly? These are just the types of things in here that really just get me mad. Like this right here was one of the days. I believe this was one of the days. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It's like 6 pieces right there. This is actually a really cool build, though. I'll be honest, I'm pretty glad I got this right here. The presents look nice. There's some printed pieces on there. This is a nice build. So, I'd say about half of these are pretty nice builds and just nice in general. But, so like I said, just because, you guys know me, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I got to go with Star Wars as number one. But the City one's also good. Let's maybe take a look at these over here. The minifigures are pretty nice. Some firefighters and stuff like that. That's a pretty cool build right there. This is actually crazy right here. This is 2 days worth, but that's a very nice build. I'll move this out of the way. But that's very cool. You got some ice, you got some hockey players over here, some little vending stands, that lamp thing. So yeah, like I said, if you're not a pure Star Wars fan like me pretty much, I think the City one might actually be the best value. But if you're looking to resell, or just to kind of, maybe sell a few of them to only keep what you like, I'd recommend the Star Wars one, but that's not really what Lego's about, I think. So the City one is good value for $30. That's good value for $40, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. And then this is okay value for $30, and that's what I'm saying. It's not just so much that I'm a boy and I don't like the girl categorized stuff, even though I don't really consider Friends and all that, stuff like that. There's plenty of Friends sets that I like. I actually have one built, or 2 or 3 downstairs that I actually built, and a few more that I plan on getting a build. It's just value-wise, I don't think you guys should spend $30 on this. It's not just that, but it's just, you have too many dolls that are worth maybe $2-3. They're not really that great, and you have maybe 10 max of these builds that actually intrigued me. They're pretty interesting. So my personal order, Star Wars City Friends, it's probably gonna be like that for most years. So just keep that in mind. But value-wise, I really do think maybe City might be the best, actually. City, Star Wars, and Friends. For a personal collection keepsakes, not reselling. Reselling, I think Star Wars is the best. So those are just kind of my thoughts on these three. I do have the old Star Wars one right over here. I'll just kind of show you this. I was able just to get this one last year. There's some cool, sets in here. I do think the Star Wars one from this year is better. And then actually, one thing I forgot to show you guys is here's all the extra pieces between all three. So all 72 days worth of stuff. There's a few of these I think that might have to go on some things, but most of these are pure extra pieces. So you got a decent little chunk right here, but I gotta say there's maybe about a third of this in each. I think the Friends one had the most extra pieces, then the City one had the second most. And a lot of the extra pieces are just so much like, you know, it's like extra ice skates or like an extra puck right there. You're not really good pieces. And then the Star Wars one had a few extra pieces. I believe a few of these had extra pieces, I think. I think this one has some extra pieces. The Starfighter had some. One thing this is probably, I don't know. This is supposed to be an Imperial shuttle, I think, or the landing craft. And, I mean, correct me down below, but I'm almost positive I built this right. I think it was day 22 or 21. Let me just see if I can open them right now. Everything just fell. Nope. Let me set you guys down for a second. Let me get, yeah, it's 22 open. Yep. So, I mean, I built it right. I'm almost positive. I really don't like how this looks. I'll be honest. I wish they would have done this a little bit differently. But if it is a landing craft, it looks a little bit better. But if it's supposed to be an Imperial shuttle, they could have definitely done a better job. So those are my thoughts on these 3 epic encounters, guys. This video went a little bit longer than I wanted, but I got some other videos to record right now. And this should be coming out on the 24th, a little bit later in the day since I'm still at my dad's. And yeah, guys, so like I said, next year definitely just is really preference. If you guys have the money, I'd recommend getting all 3. But if not, personal collection wise and for $30, I think the City one's your best bet. So that's pretty much my thoughts, guys. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and peace out. See you guys later. Bye.